Alright, good morning the amazing people who watch this video now. And I want to talk about quickly one thing that I had a realization early in the morning, right? And that is, Alexa Hormozi has this quote, very short quote, that says, "This is what hard feels like." We all talk about, oh, success is gonna be hard, I want to achieve all these things, but obviously it's gonna be hard, like if it was easy everyone would do it. But then when you're going through the motions and you feel that difficulty, that's when you should tell yourself, this is what hard feels like this is what difficult feels like. And you have to realize that the reason why most people can't make it is because they don't want to feel and experience this pain. Like, it's the fourth day and I woke up and like, I want to have a productive day, to be honest, but I don't want to vlog it. Like, it's been 3 days of like constant vlogging, waking up, getting the camera, just doing all that, and I kind of just don't want to do it. And this is what hard feels like. And at the end of these 7 days, I'm gonna go back and tell myself, well, Ahmet, 7 days of vlogging, you have never done this before, this is the first time, congratulations, I'm proud of you. If you're studying for a test that you have to pass, or let's say you have a YouTube channel that you wanna grow, or anything like that, and you realize that it's difficult, right? You have to tell yourself, this is what hard, this is what difficult feels like. And the reason why most people can't make it is because they don't want to continue feeling this way. With that being said, let's jump into the morning routine, because at 11 a.m. I have my guitar lesson with a friend of mine. At the same time, after that, Halil is going to be coming home to fix all the computer and stuff, as well as we're going to shoot some videos. We had a very busy, very productive day. Let's just get on with it because I am excited. Let's go. So my friends, I want to give you guys my honest opinion when it comes to morning routines. When it was quarantine time, a few years ago, I was like 16 years old, right? I was in the beginning of my YouTube journey, as well as I was in the beginning of self-improvement. And what I did was, my morning routine looked like this. I'd wake up very early, and then I would start with a cold water, right? And then I would start meditating, journaling, and then exercising for like 5 minutes. I would do like max push-ups, max pull-ups, and then I would get into reading the Quran, and then I would get into reading books, and I would practice English and German. So my morning routine would literally, like, I'm not lying, my morning routine would be like 4 hours, because I had like 1 hour of practicing German, 1 hour of practicing English. Now when I look back, I was like, yeah, that was pretty good for me, because now I can speak very good German, I can speak very good English, and those things actually helped me a lot. But now, at the age of like 19, when I'm trying to run a business, I'm sitting down and saying, if I did a morning routine like that, I would be much more unproductive than productive. Why? Because I have to use the morning hours of my time, right? Just focusing on my business, getting work done, and actually putting points on the board, as the first man says. So that has been a learning lesson for me. Now my priority is to wake up and in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, be on your desk, ready to work, and actually get started on putting points on the board. So let's jump into this small morning routine and we'll jump onto our work. Alright, here's the learning lesson I got from today's journaling session. To be quite frank with you guys, the next 2 weeks of my life are probably the most busiest 2 weeks of my life. I have this huge project that I have to get dialed in, I have other client work that I have to do, the gym, the guitar lessons, the overall self-improvement. Like, I've been getting really bad sleep for the last couple of days. Also, like, I'm vlogging every single day. Like, these 2 weeks are gonna be incredibly busy. And I know for a fact that if I push through all these things, at the end of 2 weeks, I'm gonna tell myself, I'm proud of you, that was amazing, we made great efforts, I'm gonna remember these 2 weeks as like the most productive times of my life. But if I can only push through, but if I only miss, for example, one upload this week, I'm gonna feel really shitty. I'm gonna regret that a lot. I know. So if you're in a situation where you have to push through until that exam, until that like promotion, until that whatever that is, until that project is done, just push freaking through, man. Because at the end of it, there is light and you're gonna feel amazing about yourself. But if you give up, if you're like, you know what, I wasn't really too strong for this, then you're gonna feel a shitload of regret, and you don't wanna feel that, my friend. Believe me. Alright, so let me give you guys an update. The breakfast is done. My guitar teacher slash friend slash bro cancelled because he had some other important thing to do. Now I'm gonna be waiting for my friend Halil, and while I'm waiting, I'm gonna jump onto my client work again, which is right here. I'm gonna continue as fast as possible, as humanly possible that I can with my client work. Day 4 of this challenge, and it's going actually pretty well. My days are pretty productive, not gonna lie. And I don't think my days would have been this productive if I wasn't vlogging, because I have this always like constant urge to show you guys myself doing something productive, because I don't want the vlog to be like, yeah, I procrastinate. Yeah, it's always not gonna be like that. So let's jump onto the work. I'm excited. I'm feeling good about life. Happy. Or fucked up one. In other words, screwed one. And this is the peki. Ben paramı vermişim etmişim.
Okay, so do you want to explain what just happened about the yearbooks?
So, this is our school's yearbook, and every single student in the entire fucking school is in this yearbook. Just look at this. One person, one person, one person, one person.
Come on.
And I'm not in this fucking book. And the person who actually creates like these books, he is like an enemy to me. And when we think about it, like the moment I realized I'm not in this book, I was like, that motherfucker did that shit. So the solution is they're gonna give me like 30, 40 pages of my yearbook, and I'm gonna put that basically in. But the problem is I'm not gonna be in other people's yearbooks, which is a fucking... Which is not something good, but who gives a fuck? When I actually become, in a couple of years, one of the biggest YouTubers in the self-improvement niche, everyone is already gonna know my name, everyone is already gonna respect me, so who gives a fuck if I'm not in this yearbook? Fuck this shit. What do? We don't let this shit get in our heads. Thanks so much for, by the way, fixing the computer.
Yeah, we just upgraded the RAM. It's now working like a charm.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. So now, we're gonna continue our work. We're gonna do the client work, we're gonna go to the gym, we're gonna work our asses off, and then, yeah, it is what it is. I'm basically able to show every single problem that happens in my life this week, which is actually fucking awesome, so... Alright, my friends, so for the last 2 hours, we are shooting a video right here, which is going to be on the channel in a couple of weeks. And that video, it has like a very interesting concept, like an interesting idea, and that's not something that I could film alone, so we just shot that, we shot 10% of the video, and it took like 2 hours. So we're going to go to the gym now, and we already ate the meal, so we can go to the gym. And yeah, it's going to be a push day, and I'm excited. Alright, my friends, I hope everyone is doing well. So I have been in front of this computer for the last 3-4 hours just editing non-stop, because I am trying to get this project done, and it's a big one. Self-improvement has been my everything, and my only goal is to be able to do this YouTube full-time successfully and be someone who is aspirational that other young men look up to, other people look up to, right? So for the last 4 days, I've been vlogging my entire life. And I have to tell you guys that this is impossible for me to continue over the long term. Of course, this was a 7-day challenge. I'm gonna finish the 7-day challenge no matter what happens. But except that, I'm not gonna lie, this is not doable for a long time. This is not doable. I want my channel to be something relatable. And I don't wanna sit down and give you guys advice. Like, that's not something that I want to do. Why? Because if you want to take advice, you can, if you want to take, for example, discipline advice, you can freaking go to David Goggins and take that advice. Or, for example, if you want to take advice on how to make money on online, for example, there are millions of other guys that do that better than me, and that are at a much higher level than me. But the thing is, there is one Ahmet Kaan, there's one me, there's one my life. So I want to combine my personality with vlogging style, with actually giving information, but that information is not like, oh, I know everything and I'm gonna tell you guys what you guys should do. No, like, this is what I do, this is what has been working, and I think this might work for you too, my brother. And that's like the way I want to think. And I've been having very interesting thoughts when it comes to my YouTube channel, but for the last couple of weeks, I've been really like down mentally when it comes to the channel. I've been feeling like the videos I create are terrible, to be honest. Like, I just don't like them. But now, because of the fact that I've been vlogging for the last 3 days, I feel better, I feel more positive about the channel. So, which is nice, I guess, because this is my life's work, and I hope that it's gonna be my life's work. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be sitting down in front of this computer for like 12 hours and just editing. And I have like one guitar lesson. That's tomorrow, my friends. Like, that's not gonna be a fun vlog for you guys to watch, to be honest. So what I think is, I'm probably gonna vlog like 2-3 times a week, and I'm gonna vlog on the days where I know I have a lot of things to show for. And I don't know if you guys have this as well, but my mind is like, I can't keep up with things. bro, there's so much happening. I have the guitar lessons, I have the diet that I haven't been doing well, I have the guitar lessons that I haven't been really consistent in, I have one client that I haven't been working for some time, I do like some coaching on the side, I have the coaching that I have to do, I have the gym, and the gym is going well, to be honest, like the videos, as well as I have to vlog everything. Like there are millions of things in my mind and I just can't seem to keep up with them. I don't know why, or like I don't know how to solve this. So this is a problem that I had. Maybe you guys have this, maybe you guys have some advice. So with that being said, it's midnight, I'm just gonna go to sleep, and I'll see you guys actually tomorrow, because vlogging every single day. Love you, boys.